Wednesday, 14:59, 59 seconds, year 2025, 7th month, July 30th day. And good look at the firewood. It's out there. Here's the wood. Brother slung it over the fence with his hydraulic hoister, tree picker-upper. Plenty of wood here to dry out for the summer. Then cut it into smaller bits. This everything it looks like over here now. Might as well jump over the fence. Anyway, this tree right here used to be a haven for people on the streets. Have a park spot right there. Now they ground the stump down. Over there, got this tree out of the ground here. Had one that was growing right here. So that's that. Be a nice straight shot for the lawnmower when the city lawnmower comes through, and you'll be able to, except for the brush there, just gotta some small pieces here. That right there. Rock out of the way for the lawnmower. Put this over here. Piece of cement right there. Some of these pieces here. Out of the way. This out of the way. Let's put that there. Got some stuff on the fingers here. So, learn the tree type. This type tree here is Cottonwood. It flourishes around here, and it's a very wet wood. Very wet wood, and when it burns, it's very sooty. Sticks to the side of the chimney. The chimney has to be cleaned often. Otherwise, the inside of the chimney tends to catch on fire. Brother figured that out one day, one winter, burning cottonwood. Looked up inside, there's a hole in the wall to be able to see in the kitchen. Hole in the wall. So anyway, this house is coming along. Over here, one that burnt down. Totally putting a new everything on it. Siding, roof. And that's real plywood on top of that roof up there. Real plywood. That's not particle board. That is real plywood. So, that's that. Get the little pieces. Get the bigger pieces out of here. But all that's on the neighbor's side, so just leave that there. So anyway, that's that. She'll start moving this wood. Probably spread it out back here so that it dries in the sun. Just roll it out so each piece get the gonna need a that's gonna be a lot of let that dry out. Still got a little bit of time to dry out, but either way, it'll still burn whether it's wet or not. It'll still split. So, anyway, yeah. So just put the camera back. Call this a vid. Get to spreading it around, let it dry out. Blingle with the dingle and the bingle. All right. Now that tree belonged to the city. Well, that tree is considered under assumed legal jurisdiction, more or less under legalism jurisdiction. But that was the city coming over and using the burnt house as a wonderful opportunity to go ahead and clear some tree here, because the trees that were on the other side of the fence there, they were about half the size of these ones here. They were removed. So, plus it's a hangout for homeless people, so some of the people in the city would much rather have people be working than homeless, so sometimes getting rid of the shelter is a motivation to work, especially during the Trump administration, where the economy is being put back in a much more favorable position, supposedly. But there could be hidden agendas and all that in the long run, but all kinds of people on YouTube saying this and saying that, and Russell's got stories and all that too. So, but for the most part, the economy is in a more favorable position, whether it be temporal or long-lasting. And then Russell will put the thoughts and the body actions with that to continue the progress for improvement. All right, that's that. Talk to you later.